Lions TV pre-match prediction. Brentford versus Millwall. Funny one, this one. I think we're going to try and play a little football way. This manager might try and do. We're playing against a good footballing side called Brentford, and we could get a bit caught out, I'm afraid. But I think that we'll try and play football, but I think they will catch us. They'll go 1-0 up, and I think we'll then go back to the old Millwall style last 10 minutes, and we'll snatch a draw. 1-1. So I'm saying Brentford 1, Millwall 1. What do you think? Well, he says 1-1 as well, yeah? May the force be with Millwall. Come on, you Lions.
Lions TV, this is my pre-match prediction for Saturday's game against Brentford. I'm going for a 2-1 Millwall win. I think Bradshaw and Hutchinson were the goals for me. I think it will probably be pretty much the same lineup that started against Leeds, other than obviously Leonard coming out with the injury. And a 2-1 win. And hopefully by next week we can have a new manager in charge. Come on, you Lions.
Lions TV pre-match prediction for Saturday's away trip to Brentford. Brentford seem to be a good footballing side. I don't know whether that's just against us or in general. They always make it a difficult game. But I like the way we played against Leeds, and I'd go with the same team, probably the same formation. I think it was sort of a 4-4-1-1 with Thompson playing a bit higher up the park. I did like that. So I'd go the same. But score-wise, I think it's going to be 1-1. And I'm going to go with Bradshaw to get on the score sheet again. So yeah, 1-1. Manager-wise, I would like to see Gary Rowett get the job. I think he's the most suitable candidate for the job at this moment in time. He's got good experience in this league. He's done fairly well, all right, with a couple of other teams in this league, bar one maybe. So yeah, I want Gary Rowett to get the job. And also, I stand to win 130 quid if he does get the job. So there's another reason. And I think we'd start to play football again maybe under him. So there you go. 1-1 and Gary Rowett for manager. Come on, you Lions.
Lions TV pre-match prediction for the game on Saturday away to Brentford. I don't expect us to stop now. I think we're going to carry on going the way we did, i.e. the performance against Leeds United. I'm going, especially with a team like Brentford, they play quite good football, and I think that worked well for us against Leeds. On them, pressurising them on their first touch. So I think we can do the same against Brentford. I'm going for a 2-0 win. I'm hoping that Bradshaw gets both of them, but I'm going to go Bradshaw 1, Wallace 1. Manager-wise, listen, we've all been moaning about the style of play. Moaning about we're not happy with the way that Millwall were playing. Against Leeds, we saw a completely different team. If we go and beat Brentford 2-0 and Millwall are playing the way that we all want them to play, then don't fix something that's not broken as far as I'm concerned. I'd leave it to Barrett, even if it was to the end of the season. Gary Rowett, we don't know what sort of team he's going to pick. Ainsworth, we don't know what type of team he's going to pick or what he's going to enforce in the team. Barrett's going to go for a few games and he's going to play the way that we all want to watch our Millwall team play, win, lose or draw, then I don't see why he can't have the opportunity even until the end of the season. But like Joe, I've got money riding on Rowett, so it's one of them. Anyway, 2-0 to Millwall. Come on, you Lions.
Lions TV pre-match prediction for the game against Brentford away on Saturday. Of course, we have a sold-out allocation, so it should be a good atmosphere at Griffin Park. And of course, Adam Barrett is taking charge of this one. I've got a feeling that if we do win against Brentford, that is going to give him the permanent job. Do I really want that? Not really. Personally, I want Gary Rowett to get the job. But I think that will happen if we do get the win. But I don't think we are actually going to get the win. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw with Tom Bradshaw getting a goal. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we do get the 3 points. But yeah, you see how it goes at the end of the day. But come on, Lions.
Lions TV pre-match prediction for away game on Saturday against Brentford. I'm going to it, so I'm hoping to see the same kind of attitude and intent that we did at Leeds. Brentford are basically the ground runners for finding these gems, getting them to play amazing, then buy them for cheap, sell them for a lot of money. Be a tough game. They do like to play football. But if we can get amongst them, like 1-2, 2-2, mate, why not? Bradshaw, and we'll go with Jed again. If we let them play, they could roll us 2 or 3-0. But that's my prediction. I'm hoping to enjoy myself like everyone else that's travelling. As for the manager, I think Rowett's the guy that's probably got to get the job. We're not in a position to take risks. Ainsworth ain't got the experience. Don't risk him with a jump up. Barrett's not ever had a job, so regardless, if he does well, let's not get too carried away. You get emotional, but you know they're not sitting there. Caretakers don't put their game plan on a team. So once that happens, then we see what he's made of. But we can't really risk or gamble at the moment. You take a risk or gamble at the start of the year and then cut your losses if this ain't working. So Rowett for me, just on his experience alone, I don't think there's anyone else out there that really could do it. I know that Keno's been flattered around, but I think he's toxic. He'd poison the club inside out. The players will be scared to play for him. So that's my 2 cents. But come on, you Lions.
Lions TV pre-match prediction for Saturday's game away to Brentford. I think it's going to be a tough game. It depends on what team shows up. But I'm going to go for a bit of a scrappy one, and I'm going to go for a Brentford 2, Millwall 2. And I think our goal scorers are going to be Tom Bradshaw and Jed Wallace. Come on, you Lions.
Lions TV, this is your pre-match prediction for Saturday's trip to Griffin Park, where we face Brentford. Obviously, I don't really know what to make of this one. We haven't got a permanent gaffer at the moment. There's still a few names knocking around. Ainsworth and Rowett, the main 2, the front runners. But, you know, Adam Barrett will take charge on Saturday, and if it's anything like Leeds, I think we're going to come away with the 3 points. So I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. Obviously, I just want to see the boys put in 100% effort and have no regrets when they walk off that pitch at full time. And that's all we can ask at the moment until we get a manager in. But obviously, yeah, 1-1 is my score prediction. I'm going to go with, you know what, I'm going to go Bradshaw to get 3 goals in 3 games. Come on, you Lions.
Lions TV score prediction for this Saturday's away game versus Brentford. I think this one could be a tight one, you know. I'd like to see us get a win. I don't know if he's going to play 2 up top or if he's going to stick to 1 up top like he did against Leeds. I think against this mob I prefer 2 up top, I think, but I suppose you don't really change a team that's won, so I'm probably going to go for a 1-1 draw. And I think Bradshaw's going to get the goal, and I hope Rowett gets a job, honestly. And I think if we do win this, they could potentially give this to Barrett, but or even with the draw, I'm not sure. But I think that in the long run, I don't think Barrett's the right answer. I think Rowett's the answer. He's got championship experience, and I'd prefer him than any of the other ones. Don't get me wrong, I'd prefer Mourinho, but we ain't going to get him away. So 1-1, Bradshaw with a goal. Come on, you Lions.